What's going on, guys? It's Team Arsenal back with another video. As you see, today we're here with round 2 of our 8th edition of the Cough Cup. Today, this one's I look to be a little bit more spicier than the last one. Me personally, I just believe that's the case. But before we get into it, huge shout out to Hyperion Games. They're the one who, like I said in the last video, they're the ones who were the venue, as well as gave us surprise support for the actual tournament. So shout out to those guys again. Come check them out. They're having tournaments for Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Smash Bros, etc. You also can set up your own personal terms with them as well, as long as you cut them a little kickback on the deals. Also, if you guys are unaware, we will be having another Cough Cup there as well this upcoming month. At the time of recording this video, I believe it's August 20th, so make sure you guys are there for that one. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the action. Today we have Malcolm on my, I'm going to have to make sure I clarify this, on my left. My left is your right. Playing Altergeists versus Devon. Sorry if I butchered your name. One of the regulars at Hyperion playing Eldlich. So we're going to have Altergeists versus Eldlich. I say this is pretty interesting because nothing gives me more pleasure than seeing two back row decks fight each other instead of fighting me. So you see Malcolm start off with the set 1, followed up with Extravagance, but he realizes that, yeah, you can't do Extravagance after setting a card. You have to do Extravagance at the start of the main phase 1. So he moves on to go summon out Altergeists. Melisseek followed up with the Link Mustang and his Pookery or something like that. Forgive me if I butchered the name. Basically, it allows him to link summon for an Altergeist using it from hand, and he also can get it back to hand after the link summon. But I will start putting the pictures of the cards up here I'm mentioning it, so you actually see what the text of them are, just in case I'm incorrect on them. So he goes for Hextia. He gets back the Pookery. He searches for the Multifaker off of the Melisseek. So it was looking like a pretty solid turn. Just the little misstep with the Extravagance probably killed some advantage he could have had. But it's Altergeists. As long as you got the Hextia set up with the Multifaker and some sets, you're in the game. So, like he might pass turn on that. And my apologies if you're in the background, you hear my cat. That's Blue making his usual entrance. So you see Devon draw for turn. We see Extravagance, Skill Drain. There can only be one. Start with the Extravagance like he's supposed to, obviously. I think he had an Elixir in hand. I could be wrong. It was like a pretty strong hand. Because Altergeists are pretty formidable against combo decks, but I have to see how they are against other back row decks. But we see Malcolm immediately flips the protocol. Now, will he actually chain his Multifaker to it? He will. So now we see a better look at Devon's hand. You see a Skill Drain, Terraforming. Not Terraforming, excuse me. Skill Drain and Torrential Tribute. My apologies. There might be 2 Skill Drains. There can only be 1. He already used the Extravagance. There only can be one that might come up pretty clutch, because Altergeists are basically all spellcasters. So if you flip there can only be 1 on them. And I don't think one Melisseek. I don't think one Altergeist is going to out a Golden Boy. Let's just put it that way. Unless you're going to use Melisseek and then you already burned through 1, and I don't think you guys play 3. I could be wrong though. Shoot, you might play 3. I never played the deck. I wouldn't know. So we see the Silk is coming down off of the Multifaker, also giving us a negation for the Hextia, and also gives attack boost to the Hextia for each monster that points to it. So right now it's at 2,700. 2,700 spell trap negate and a monster negate with a disruption through the Silk bounce. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's see how Devon decides to navigate through this. Starts off with the Cursed Outland. That's pretty good. I think he drew that off of Extravagance as well. And we're just going to immediately see the Hexia just negate that. Yeah, we're not even going to bother. So now, I don't know. It's like I said, these decks are meant to go against other combo decks, so it's like the hand looks pretty strong as a combo deck against another back row deck. So that there can only be one's gonna be pretty good though. You see, he has the Scarlet Sanguine, so he's gonna get a Golden Boy out of this. Right now, the Hexy has no negate, so it's turned off right now. So yeah, all you have to really do is just set up. Though the skill drain, I don't think is gonna do much here because of the protocol. But there can only be one that's gonna do some damage for sure. So he's gonna set 5 pass. Draw for turn. Are we gonna link away the Siliquidus? Oh, flip there. Is that Gozen match or there can only be one? Oh, I think that's Gozen match. Gozen match and there can only be one. Oh, wow. So you get one attribute and one type. You only get one of that type. So, that Hexy is the best you're gonna get right now. Ooh, that's rough. That is rough. We saw the skill drain. We saw that there can only be one. We saw the torrential. We did not see the Gozen. Ooh, that's rough. Now we're gonna see in main phase 1 the Stravagants come down. Question: did I say Alfred or Malcolm? They're twins. So if I'm just gonna assume because I can't see their faces right now. I'm gonna assume that Malcolm played round 1 and this is Alfred round 2. So if I said Malcolm, my apologies, because I'm assuming, like, I think the skinnier one is Alfred. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I swear to God, they look exactly the same. Just one's a little bit chubbier. I swear to God. But you see the Extravagance draw 2, now going to move to duality. I wonder how he's going to out this. Because Gozen plus there can only one. And he still has the Sanguine set for when, I guess, when Alfred passes. Yep, there's the Sanguine. I guess we're gonna do it on the chain. So it gets the Golden Boy. Because now what you'd be unlocked under the Hextia, it kind of leaves you in a tough spot. So they're spoofing. Okay, the spoofing. What is that last card? Wait a second. That is really shiny. What is that card? Is he gonna grab it so he at least figure out what it is? Because he could get the spoofing. The spoofing shuffles away the Hexy and gets you into like a Meloseek or something. So at least you have some kind of, you know, way to try to deal with this Gozen match and this there can only be one. But what was that card he put back? Was that another Altergeist card? Because usually, the mistake I made this time around is the camera I'm using for the face camera. It was supposed to be used for the Yugipedia, and my other camera was supposed to be used for the camera, but I totally forgot to charge the other camera, and now I'm sitting here just guessing what cards are, so my apologies on that one. So we're gonna set 5 right back on him? Or no, we're gonna set 4, okay. What's that? 3, I can't count. There's clearly a 4th card already down. So we're gonna pass turn back to Devon, who draws Judgment for turn, so Judgment skill drain in hand. No, he's in a pretty solid spot. I mean, the Sanguine can be banished to set another a Conquistador or a Valkyro from the deck, and then from there you get to slowly start getting advantage. But the thing is, though, I think you're locked. Yeah, since you put there can only be one, you're locked under strictly that one zombie, which is kind of rough. I mean, but in the battle of my monster is bigger than your monster, and Caveman Yugi's, he does wins, because I mean, that thing is at 2,500 attack and 28 defense. So unless Alfred gets a Siliquidus a Meloseek, to resolve pretty quickly, is not looking really good. We see the Meloseek does come down. Or were we? Okay. Okay. I'm thinking like, wait, what's going on here? Okay, so we're still in Devon's turn. I'm thinking, I thought the spoofing was used. I guess he just let him crash and hit the Hexia and Hexia to search. So yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, a little brain fart there for me. I'm like, wait, he just passed turn? That was pretty quick. So he definitely took 1,000 off of that because, like I said, the Hexia's base attack is 20, not 25, it's 1,500, and the base attack of the Golden Boy is 25. So that's 1,000 damage right there. So 7,000 to 8,000 right now. So now we're gonna pass to Alfred, who's gonna then normal summon the Meliaseek. The thing is though, if you're Devon, do you just judgment this? Just to avoid him from getting rid of any of your back row or the Golden Boy? Do you just judgment this or you just let it be? Because like I said, the skill drain does nothing as long as the protocol is up. And for you guys who don't know, the protocol actually prevents your opponent from actually negating the monster effects of your Altergeists while they're on the board. Through imperm skill drain, doesn't matter. Oh, he said just let it go through. Okay, so it's just battle phase 500. Get rid of the there can only be one. But then again, it does. Yeah, I guess you don't mind that one. But I mean, the thing is, what if he just went for another one? Because the mostly doesn't target. So what if he just got rid of the Golden Matcher, got rid of the Golden Boy? But I'm not a professional Eldlich player, so maybe he does have a plan outside of the judgment. As you can see, the Sanguine is an advantage to set the Conquistador. Which allows him to be able to summon that now since he doesn't have the there can only be one on the board. Summon it, pop a card on the field, and there's a level 5 vanilla zombie to work with. So draw for turn. Okay, that's strike. That's Solemn Strike. I thought that was Quaking Mirror Force for a minute. I'm like, wow, how deep are we in the traps? I thought that was a Mirror Force for a minute. I'm like, wait, whoa, how deep are we in the traps, big fella? But no, it's a strike. It's a strike. Okay. So, okay. You can simply go battle phase, hit over the Meliaseek for 25. Well, not 25, excuse me, 2,000, because I think the Meliaseek is at 500. Then the Meliaseek will still search, which is fine. I'm wondering, isn't Meliaseek a water? Can you just go into Link Rebo? Well, actually, well, I don't think Link Rebo would have done anything for you right there. At least with the Meliaseek and the protocol on board, you could at least get a monster to get out of that. So I guess I get it. So anyway, go see the Meliaseek search for a multi-faker. The good old go-to. And we are really about to play some Tetris Yu-Gi-Oh here. And are we still in the battle phase attempting to go Conquistador? And we're gonna chain the spoofing. Okay. No, if I'm not mistaken, I don't believe Conquistador targets. I could be wrong. I'm gonna put the image up here for you guys to correct me in the past tense, because by the time you see this, obviously it's gonna be uploaded and you're already gonna see the edits and everything on it. So we're gonna shuffle back one for the spoofing. Is that? I'm assuming that's Pookery. I want to say it's Pookery because I don't know what other Altergeists that would be. That's that shiny. So we're gonna put that back. Huh, did we just? Wow. We judgment the spoofing. Wait, did he judgment on the initial activation or is he judgmenting on the actual effect? Because I don't think judgment hits on the actual effect. I think it hits an initial activation. Because I think Twin just shuffled back for cost. And I think judgment has hit you on initial activation. I could be wrong. But that could be a huge swing if that happened the way I think it happened. But you see Conquistador's gonna come down and pop the protocol. Do we gotta play for main phase 2 or we just... Oh yeah, we're gonna set one. Pass turn. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and imperm the Golden Boy, which then in turn negates the card behind it. And I guess, yeah, get your use out of it. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the manifestation, which is fine. Like, keep in mind that, yeah, Devon has a skill drain in hand and skill drain on boards. So, don't know how far Twin plans on getting, but it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. And keep in mind, it goes down, so you only get one of each attribute. Or you only control one attribute, excuse me. You only can control one attribute. So if you go from Eldlich, you're stuck into waters. Because I believe it's a water, yeah. And it looks like a water, so I'm assuming it's a water. It's either water or dark. It's one or the other, but I'm assuming it's water. So yep, we're going battle phase 500 over. Send away the Gozen. There we go. Notice on the excuse me, the Marionetter. Seems to do Marionetter's effect. And Devon's really patient. He is really, really patient. Because, I mean, yeah, he could have stopped the Melioseek. He could have got rid of the spoofing. I mean, but it's not hurting him right now. I mean, he's still in a good advantage. He has still, I mean, life point wise, yeah, he's far behind. But as far as advantage, what you see with Twin is face value. Is besides the multi-figure in hand, is that he still has skill drain, torrential, etc. set up, and you see the skill drain comes down on the response to the Marionetter. So if you keep track of life points, I believe that Devon was took 500 off Melioseek, so 75. You put it by half because of the oh, it doesn't matter. There's a scoop. All right, we're going to game 2. All right, guys, we're back with game 2 of round 2. As you saw, Devon took the first round. I mean, took the first game and took the first round as well. But that's obviously they're both 1-0. That's why we're at table 1 here. But see, Devon took the first game with skill drain and floodgate dot deck, and that was pretty impressive. It was nice back and forth, but at the end of the day, you just can't beat the back row, man. So we're gonna see Twin start off set 2, well set 3, excuse me. And the normal some Marionetter effect is gonna resolve here. Pretty strong start. And you see Devon's hand, is that nothing but purple? And we saw the judgment again. We saw the summon limit. I could swear there can only be one. Still, there can only be one in there. We just said, yeah. If it worked the first time, we're gonna do it again. And it is Eldlich. So I mean, you ain't about to sit here just slide out all your traps. I mean, be real. I guess we're thinking about to set off the Marionetter. I mean, what could you be missing when you already set 3? What could you be missing? Well, set protocol. That's a safe bet. So Marionetter set 4 is pretty good. That's pretty good for Altergeists. Only thing to make it better is like a Hex deal with multi-faker in hand. So we're gonna go ahead and draw for turn. Yep, summon limit, Wakero, Judgment. There can only be one, and one card I just cannot tell. Because man, he shuffles pretty fast. So we're gonna go ahead. Are we just gonna set 5 back on him? Yes. Oh, I think it was 2 Wakeros. So we're gonna go ahead and set 5 back on you. Here we go. Oh yeah, it's the kind of you gotta love here, where everybody's gonna set cards. Nobody's actually gonna play the game. Tantalizing. So, pass back to Twin. I'm saying twin because I don't even want to be wrong about the Malcolm Alfred thing anymore. So we're gonna what's going on here? What just happened? Is that a media concession? Huh? What? Was it there can only be one I scoop? No, that can't. Huh? I think that's game, I guess. Wow, there can only be one and I scoop. I don't know how to feel about that one. What? You could have had waited for spoofing to shuffle away to get Melistique on the boards to get rid of their company one. Wow, just scoop like that? I get it's only round 2, but man. Well, guys, it's been Perfect Team Arsenal signing out. Peace and have a great day.